And we are live. Assalamu alaikum. Hello and good day. This is Mainul going live from my business page, Mainul Digital. I'm the face behind this business page. If this is the first time you are encountering me, then please let me give some brief information about myself. I'm a biologist by profession. I was born and raised in Bangladesh, where I'm currently located. But I also studied in Germany and Australia. I'm also a permanent resident of Australia as well. I'm a husband and I'm also a digital business owner and mentor. I help people learn how to leverage the social media. I usually have a co-host for. I had a co-host for the past few weeks, but brother Amin, my co-host is busy with certain aspects this week, so he couldn't join. So nevertheless, we'll proceed. I have a new guest all the way from Canada, brother Samir. Assalamu alaikum, brother. How are you doing?
From Sam, Mainul, how are you? I'm good. I'm perfect.
Yeah, alhamdulillah, I'm fine as well. Just let our viewers know about something about your background, what you used to do, and about yourself, brother.
Okay, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Samir Siad. I am an oilfield engineer. I work in oilfield industry for a long time. So my job was to rotate from Canada to outside Canada. So my last assignment was in Asia, and now I am husband. I have 3 kids, and I live in Canada, Montreal, in the province of Quebec, and I am online digital business with my wife.
Yes, and that's a very nice introduction, brother. So, what is the reason that you were looking something in the online space, and how did you encounter this business model?
Well, actually, me and my wife were looking for a long time for something to do beside our career because of the kids. And me, I was doing my job, but it was hard for the kids as they grow up. So we wanted to change the way that the life is putting us. So work and because my job is rotation, 4 weeks outside, 4 weeks back home. So we wanted to something that match our family more than the corporate way, because we couldn't find the life balance in the corporate way. So we saw the ads and we watched the free webinar, then we embarked. Was in 2 years ago, March 2020.
Yes, excellent. So yeah, that's most of the reason for our people in this business community is their family. I mean, even for myself, I'm expecting our first child. My wife is pregnant, so my reason to be here is to be close to her, and take care of her. My parents are not. I mean, they have passed away, so basically there is nobody to take care of her. So we are just by ourselves. In this part of the world, usually there will be a lot of parents and things like that in this situation, but there isn't anything like that because I could go to Australia also anytime, but probably I'll just postpone for a while. So yes, so we are I could resonate that with you that I'm obviously a little bit younger than you and at an earlier stage of life, but the main point is that we are putting our family this interest first and want to spend more time with them and take care of them. And obviously we have a professional life, but we are trying to get it around that, and we want to reach a stage where we can have our financial and time freedom for our family. So, brother, maybe you have encountered many other platforms in the online space. Maybe you have encountered in your Facebook stream something, in a Facebook newsfeed something else. But why did you choose this particular business model?
Well, like I do in my life, every time I want to do something, I check everything. So for us, the webinar allow us to know the business model when we saw, and also allow us to know with who to work with. So for us, what attracted us to this business, that automation in this business, and also it's legit business. So we pay our taxes here in Canada, high taxes, but it's okay. So we pay our taxes here. We are entrepreneurs, so it's legit business. we also like it, the fact that there's support since you start this business. And support is not only at the beginning; it's all the time, and so it's wonderful support we have from many people like you. From we meet people from around the world, and this is for me
Yes.
was and my wife was very important.
Yes, yes, definitely. So for the viewers, as brother Samir said, he's a busy engineer, yeah, oil field engineer,
Yes.
but still he's able to run this business because this is automated. So he doesn't need to, or his wife doesn't need to look into the business every now and then. They could just look into the business when they have time. You know, they have obviously commitments with their children and with his job, but this business still allows busy professionals to run the business thanks to the automation. And obviously you have access to a very in-depth training site which is regularly updated, which is step-by-step video based, and you know how to do that, and you can, that is also self-paced. There's no stress, there is no pressure to do it in 15 days, 1 week. It's up to you how much time you're going to give. So that makes this business doable for even busy professionals like brother Samir. Brother, as you are now working with various members from all around the world, you mentioned also meeting me, so you have access to more than 102K members. So please make some comments about the community of the people that you are working with.
Well, the this is what makes this business unique. Actually, it's the the support. So we have access not only to the top class training, and like you said, Mainul, well said. It's step by step. I am chemical engineer basically, so and my work is in oil field, so nothing to do with online space, and that's what the first time we get scared a little bit, but. Training was, like you said, doable and step by step. So it's not, you don't have to be tech savvy. So during our when we embarked, so the support was there for us since the beginning. So the the unique thing about this business is that the support is continuous. So and people who work with us from all around the world are very helpful. So that's make it easy for us, and you have always place someone who answer to you the question that you have. So you are not alone, and this is what make this business easy. You are never alone.
Yes, yes, definitely. I completely agree with that, brother. If this particular model, as brother Samir said, maybe just let me add a few comments over there. So, like in Canada, right now it's 6:30 a.m. in the morning, and here
Yeah.
in Bangladesh it's 5:30. Now, what happens if his mentor is living in another part of the world, maybe in Australia or somewhere? It's already night and people have gone to bed. But you know, he can reach out to people in Asia for help. We have got various internal channels. You can obviously reach out to people in his own time zone, but it's beyond. If his direct mentor is busy or something like that, he can reach out to anywhere. So because somebody is already awake in another part of the world, and people are very willing to help in this particular business model. I myself have seen some other business model where there is only one group and they can't handle more than maybe 200, 300 people as scaling. They don't have a system for scaling, and they don't have a community. And what happens that they're so busy that once they jump to a mentoring call or something like that, they are just they want to finish it early, like in 5 to 10 minutes. And even then, once members become a bit more, they can't handle these things. In this particular business model, only due to this community that people's problems are solved at the instantly. I mean, they don't have to wait for their mentor, their coach, or someone else to solve their problem. They can just reach out to our internal channels and their problem gets solved. And that's what people really want to in a business when they invest certain amount of money and become digital entrepreneur. They want their problems to be solved instantly. Okay, so this is what something has led this particular business model rising more than 102K members in just 5 years. And I think it's due to the community. And another thing is that it's very diverse. People from all over the world, from every stream of walks of life, and it's very harmonious and very respectful. I also find it that way. Brother, the next question to you that obviously after joining the business, you have gone through our various personal developmental programs. So please make some comments about that, please.
Well, of course, we joined the business to make, because we are our own boss, and this is something particular about this business. Before this business, I was looking for franchise. Yes, I was about to
Yes.
invest money in franchise, and I did a serious study about how much money I need for that and this, and I was supposed to do it before the pandemic. Lucky I didn't do it, but because the thing about this franchise that you never own the business on your name. Compared to this business, when we are our own CEO, I am my own boss in this business. So we decide when we work, where we work. This is flexibility, which was something important for us, the flexibility in this business. And yeah, so that was the question, I guess. You
Yeah,
asked.
yeah. So that also the personal developmental, like weekly
Oh, yeah, yeah, sure,
mastermind,
sure. Yeah, sure.
leadership training program, things like
Yeah,
that, mindset development.
yeah, exactly. So we we entered this business to make a business. I mean, to create business for ourselves. So we become our own boss, but at the same time, so we learn how to, because it's business. Yes. So there's up and
Yes.
down in this business. Think that when we have struggles, so the people around us in this business, because they have more experience than this, and they have been in business longer than us, more years than us, so they give you tips how to keep your mindset and positive thinking. And now we practice it since the beginning of this business, and that's what allow us to stay always positive in this business. So personally, I feel like I become stronger physically because and mentally, because we are now, when we see the challenge now, because I do this business with my wife, we always see the challenge as something to improve, and it's true, yeah, because we keep learning, and we always the challenge that we face in this business always allow us to improve our business. So to make it simple.
Yes, yes, definitely, definitely. I completely agree with you, brother. So the viewers, let me add few comments in that. So obviously, as soon as somebody joins in this business, we develop a gratitude mentality. That people can read certain books, and positive thinking is one of the things here. We don't compete; it's with each other. We rather lift each other up. There's no stress of competition. That's one of the significant thing I find, that people are lifting each other up, people are helping each other up. As soon as somebody joins, they're being welcomed, and they are even handhold at each step of the business. It doesn't matter which stage in the business they are, they always can have help available if they ask for it. And yeah, and in the weekly masterminds that we have, people even actually share their secret sauces, how this business is working, what strategies they are putting into their marketing. And I think I find it very fascinating, because it probably wouldn't have shared in if it would have been very competitive. So that's not the case, and that's what also makes this business very unique. Brother, just before I sign off, just I would like to know that you please add some final comments from your side for our viewers to take action.
Well, I advise to everyone watching us is to to register in Mainul website and watch the free webinar.
There's
Gather
also your website there given there, brother. So it's the both website.
gather all the info, and after
Yeah,
this, see with who you're going to work with. Yeah. And after
yeah,
this, there's no pressure, like you said. There's no pressure in this business. You gather the data from the free info session or free webinar, and after this, you decide it's for you or not for you. But at least for sure, you will learn something new, and you learn how the online digital world works. And this is the advice I'll give to our viewer, because now the thing is this: many people use internet for many reasons. I used to before this business, I used to spend hours browsing internet, YouTube and Facebook and all this platform, but for no reason. I was just wasting time. Yeah. So when I start this business, I learned how to leverage these platforms for earning, and for me was wow, I can make money from this. So, and this is the thing that no, the whole world is digital, so it's a wave that really nobody should miss it actually, and this digital
Yes.
world you should not miss it, and it's if it's this is best time, yes, this is best time. But as I said, there's no pressure. So the first step is to watch the free webinar and gather all the info, and after decide by yourself. So yeah, this is my advice,
Yeah.
everybody.
Yes. Thanks for your very thorough insight, brother. So
And
from my
something,
side, before I,
yeah,
yes,
and I want to add
please
something
add.
about the language. Here in Quebec, for example, we speak French. Yeah, I'm a listener, and also because I speak also Arabic as well, and my mother tongue language. So
So where are you from actually? Where are you born, brother?
yeah, I was born in Algiers, Algeria.
Ah, Algeria. Okay, okay,
I'm
understand.
in
So
Canada.
Algerian people speak French, if
Yes,
I'm
we
not
speak
wrong.
our own language, which is the
Yes.
mother tongue language, Berber, and Arabic as well, two language, and the French because yeah. So and in Quebec here in Montreal we speak French. So I'm here in
Yes.
Canada since more than 17 years. So and the thing, the language should not be also the barrier for the starting the business because uh, we have people who do it who have the English is not their first language. Probably in
Yes.
Bangladesh, people speak more English than here. But the language is not issue. The my wife learned the English in doing this business, and now she's better than me. uh, the technical stuff like having computer skills and it's not issue because it's not for tech savvy. We have old people doing this business, so yeah. So this is what I want to say about this. So the language and being technical is not a problem to do this business.
Just one interesting I had in my mind. So obviously you in Algeria and in in Quebec. So your jobs are and studies were in French actually.
My job?
Yeah,
No, my job
the
is in
language of
my
is in
job in
English.
Orfit. In Orfit,
Yes,
in the
yes,
Orfit,
is
I
it
work
in
in
English?
English. No, I work in English. I
Ah,
work for a long in English. I only my job is in English, but I live in
yeah,
Quebec. Quebec is French
yeah.
province in Canada,
I know.
and
Quebec
yeah,
is
but
French.
yeah,
Excellent. So viewers, you could see also this is one of the parts of the business. You don't necessarily have to have very good English in this business. You can do the business in your own language as well if you want to. So I even go use my own language, Bangla. I was born and raised in Bangladesh, so I use my own language because I have followers from Bangladesh. Obviously, when I need to talk to my international followers, I use the language English. So you don't necessarily have to know the language. Our training set is also being now translated into various languages. I think they have already started to translate it into French language. Starting with French, they have a committee. If you are aware of it, so they would in future, in I think in a few years, it would be translated into many different languages as well. So you don't then even need to any English language proficiency at all. Right now, just to understand the training, you need to have some certain English language proficiency. So from my side, being an entrepreneur in the at the current era, being a professional, it is very hard to have go in the offline space. You can't have a business in the offline space because it's too much investment. You have to hire employees. You have to pay a lot of money and a lot of bureaucracy. So that's off for us. I mean, unless you do it by yourself and take, you take it as a full-time engagement. Then coming to the many other business model in e-commerce business model, you have to do research, the product research, you have to hold inventories, you have to source product, you have to ship products, and that's another stress, another hassle. You have to hold inventories, you have to store products under your bed, in your corridor, in your kitchen or storage room. That's another thing. in this particular business model, these are all done for you. You don't have to do anything like that. So this is what makes it doable, that even busy professionals, they can do it. So there is a saying that the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, and the best time to plant a tree, if you haven't done 20 years ago, then today. So if you want change in your life, you have to take action. If you don't take action, then nothing will change. You will just remain wherever you are today. After 1 year, you'll be the same place. So you have to take action. And in our case, we took action. And how we took action, we watched the free webinar. It's quite a lot of free value. Please note that it's a free webinar, but a lot of effort is being put to make such a webinar, together. To make a video possible like that, there is a lot of background work that needed to be done. So don't please understand that. So we provide that as a free value. You don't have to pay anything. You can watch it as many episodes as you want, and you educate yourself about the business model. There is a lot. It's about 90 minutes. You can watch it either live, but if you can't join the live session, then there is possibility to watch it replay during your own time. So watch it, do your due diligence, do your research, write down your questions. You can register. There are 2 different links given there, mine or Brother Samir's. You can go either of those, register there, and then we'll send you the links for the webinar. And as I said, after doing your research, educating yourself, if you have any question, please feel free to reach out to us, and we will be more than happy to help. So that is where I'm going to leave for today. Brother Samir, it's been a pleasure to have you in the show. I wish you all the best for the business and for the rest of your life. And let's stay in touch. All right. Have a good time.
Thank you, Mainul, for the invitation. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much, viewers, for watching us. Thank you. Have a good time. Goodbye.